Have you ever wondered what it feels like to be trapped in an elevator for 41 hours or to witness ghostly apparitions in a confined space? What if I told you that these aren't just urban legends, but real events that have terrified people around the world? Stay with us because in the next few minutes we'll uncover the most spine-chilling elevator encounters you've ever heard. Elevators. They are a modern convenience we often take for granted. But beneath the surface of these everyday machines lies a history filled with secrets, horrors, and catastrophes that will send chills down your spine. Today, we're exploring the dark side of elevators with real-life encounters that are so terrifying, they'll haunt your nightmares. Our journey starts with the infamous Elisa Lam case, a mystery that baffles experts to this day. We'll also delve into the harrowing experience of Nicholas White, who was trapped in an elevator for nearly 2 days, and uncover the tragic tale of the Kansas City Hyatt Regency walkway collapse. From Japan to St. Louis, these stories span the globe, revealing just how dangerous and eerie elevators can be. So buckle up and prepare yourself for a ride through some of the most unsettling elevator encounters ever recorded. Trust me, after hearing these stories, you'll never look at an elevator the same way again. Our first story is one of the most infamous and chilling cases involving an elevator. In 2013, Elisa Lam was found dead in a water tank at the Cecil Hotel in Los Angeles. But what makes this case truly eerie is the security footage of Elisa in the hotel's elevator. The footage shows her behaving erratically, pressing multiple buttons, peeking out of the elevator, and making strange hand gestures. Despite extensive investigation, her death remains surrounded by speculation and conspiracy theories. Some suggest foul play, others point to paranormal activity, and a few believe it was a tragic accident linked to her mental health struggles. The mystery continues to haunt anyone who watches the unsettling video, leaving us with more questions than answers. Next, we head to 1999 Manhattan, where Nicholas White experienced every elevator rider's nightmare. White was trapped in an elevator in the McGraw-Hill building for 41 hours. Imagine being confined in a small metal box for nearly 2 days with no idea when or if you would be rescued. Security camera footage captured his increasingly desperate attempts to escape, highlighting his growing panic and despair. Though he was eventually rescued, the psychological impact of his ordeal was profound. This incident serves as a reminder of the vulnerabilities we face in everyday situations and the critical importance of having functional emergency systems and regular maintenance checks. In 1981, the Hyatt Regency Hotel in Kansas City became the site of a horrific structural failure. The skywalk collapse killed 114 people and injured 216. Amidst the chaos, survivors described the terror, including those trapped in elevators as the building shook and debris rained down. The elevators became death traps for some, sealing their fate as the structure around them crumbled. This tragic event underscores the potential dangers lurking in the infrastructure we trust daily and highlights the importance of engineering integrity and regular safety inspections. In 2003, Francisco Cardona's workday turned into a life-threatening ordeal. While repairing an elevator in Houston, Texas, Cardona was trapped for almost 24 hours when it suddenly moved, pinning him between the car and the shaft. His harrowing experience highlights the dangers faced by maintenance workers who often risk their lives to ensure our safety. Cardona's story is a sobering reminder of the hidden perils in what might seem like routine tasks and the need for stringent safety protocols and swift emergency response systems. 2006 brought a tragic and gruesome accident in Osaka, Japan. A 16-year-old boy was killed when an elevator malfunctioned, ascending with the doors open and trapping him between the floor and the ceiling. The horror of this accident led to nationwide inspections and stricter safety regulations in Japan. The incident serves as a grim warning about the importance of elevator maintenance and safety standards, reminding us that even a slight malfunction can have devastating consequences. Chase Park Plaza Hotel in St. Louis is known for its ghostly encounters, especially in its elevators. Guests and staff report elevators stopping on unrequested floors, doors opening and closing on their own, and the unsettling feeling of an unseen presence. These stories have cemented the hotel's reputation as one of the most haunted places in St. Louis. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, these eerie experiences are enough to make anyone uneasy. The tales of spectral figures and unexplained phenomena in the hotel's elevators continue to intrigue and terrify visitors. In 2011, a horrifying incident occurred in a Shanghai office building. An elevator's cables snapped, causing it to plunge 34 floors. Miraculously, the 2 occupants survived, although they were severely injured. The elevator's emergency braking system ultimately saved their lives. This terrifying fall highlights the life-saving importance of safety features in modern elevators and the potential horrors when things go wrong. The incident sparked a major review of elevator safety protocols in the city, aiming to prevent such near disasters in the future. In New York City, an old office building has a notorious reputation for ghostly activity, especially in its elevators. Employees have reported the elevators moving between floors on their own, doors opening to reveal empty hallways and unexplained cold spots. Some even claim to have seen shadowy figures in the reflection of the elevator doors. This haunting elevator is a reminder that the paranormal can lurk in the most mundane places, leaving workers and visitors alike with a lingering sense of unease. The stories of ghostly encounters in the building's elevators continue to circulate, fueling speculation and fear. In 2005, Stockholm experienced a terrifying elevator disaster in a residential building. An elevator carrying a family malfunctioned and rapidly descended multiple floors before crashing to a halt. The sudden drop caused severe injuries to the passengers, including broken bones and concussions. This incident not only shocked the community, but also led to urgent calls for improved elevator safety standards and regular maintenance checks to prevent such harrowing events from happening again. The disaster served as a wake-up call for the entire city, prompting a re-evaluation of elevator safety protocols. Highgate Cemetery in London is notable for its ghostly atmosphere and paranormal activity. Among the many ghost stories, one stands out involving an elevator in a nearby building. Residents and visitors have reported seeing a ghostly figure of a woman in Victorian dress entering the elevator, only to disappear before reaching her destination. This spectral presence has been linked to a tragic love story from the 19th century, adding a chilling historical twist to the haunting. Whether you're a believer in the supernatural or not, this ghostly elevator tale is enough to make anyone shiver. The legend of the Victorian ghost continues to intrigue and terrify those who encounter her. Our final story connects an elevator to one of the most infamous serial killers in American history. In 1964, Mary Sullivan, believed to be the Boston Strangler's last victim, was found murdered in her apartment. Witnesses reported seeing a suspicious man in the elevator around the time of her death, suggesting the killer may have followed her from the elevator to her home. This chilling detail adds a sinister twist to an already terrifying crime, illustrating how elevators can become silent witnesses to unspeakable acts. The case of Mary Sullivan remains a haunting chapter in the story of the Boston Strangler, reminding us of the obscure dangers that can lurk in the most ordinary places. Elevators, these everyday conveniences, have been the stage for some of the most chilling and tragic events. From the mysterious death of Elisa Lam to ghostly encounters in St. Louis and London, and from terrifying accidents in Osaka and Stockholm to the harrowing experiences of Nicholas White and Francisco Cardona, these stories remind us that sometimes the most ordinary places can become the most terrifying. These confined spaces, meant to make our lives easier, can quickly turn into nightmares, leaving us with unforgettable memories of fear and uncertainty. Whether it's mysterious deaths, horrifying accidents, or ghostly encounters, these tales highlight the potential dangers and eerie possibilities that lurk in the elevators we use every day. So next time you step into an elevator, remember these stories and be mindful of the unexpected. If you found these stories as chilling as I did, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the Phantasmal Eternity channel. And tell us in the comments which story creeped you out the most. Until next time, stay safe and maybe take the stairs.